We're back with another episode of Jimmy Tells Tales, where Jimmy tells us all his favorite stories. Tell us another story, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy,
Yeah, hey.
what are you
Hi.
thinking about?
I'm just thinking about this woman that was in the maternity ward, and she gave birth to a dot. A dot. Yeah, they brought a diaper in, and there in the middle of the diaper was a dot. Not a big dot, not a small dot, just a regular sized dot. And she said, what am I going to do with this? And the nurse said, well, you can take it home. So she took the dot home. Now, nobody at the house, there were two other kids and a husband, and no one really had any interest in the dot. So after a while, the dot got very bored and decided he was just going to leave home. So he put a little matchstick and a little bag on it, put it over his shoulder, and left the house. The minute he stepped outside, it was sunshiny and bright. He noticed he wasn't even big enough to cast a shadow. That's how small this dot was. That made him even more dissatisfied. So he walked to the end of the block, and there was the woods. He walked into the woods. Got a little deeper into the woods, he heard an owl say, hey, what are you doing in my woods? And the dot said, I'm running away. Well, why would you want to run away? He said, well, nobody appreciates me at home. I'm really not worth anything to anybody. And the owl said, not worth anything? Do you realize you're important? Or without you, there'd be no sentences. There'd be no paragraphs. There'd be no books to read. What are you talking about? And how about the legal profession? When they prepare documents, they hire people to cross the T's and make sure the I's are dotted. Yeah. And then when they bring the clients in, what do they say? Be here tomorrow at 3 on the dot. Yeah. And when they get there, they have them sign the documents. Where? On the dotted line. Yeah. And mariners at sea, when they're in distress, what do? Dot, 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 dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. And have you ever looked on cereal boxes? Almost every cereal box has a coupon. And what do they tell you to do? Clip along the dotted line. So what are you talking about? You have no value. Now, you just get on, turn around and go on home now, okay? So the dot said, yeah, I am pretty important. So he started to walk home. He heard the owl say, hey, by the way, yes? Do you know I have a sister? Her name is Dorothy? No. And do you know what people call her? No. They call her Dot.